All right, everybody. Hey, how y'all doing? Welcome back to Vista Angels Tarot. This is going to be your reading for March the 20th, 2025. I hope everybody is well. So, one of my moderators had wished me a great new year. For the people who do not know, I follow Vedic Sidereal on my channel. That's how I conduct my readings. No longer tropical or Western astronomy or astrology. So the spring equinox will be, for me, the new year. I just no longer feel that January the 1st is the beginning of a new year or a new time, a rebirth, fresh flowers, new leaves, the growth of trees, grounding, the birth of new animals, little birdies and everything like that. But, hey, if you are still one of the ones that wants your winter to be your first day of a new year, when things are still sleeping, things are still very stagnant, then, I'm not here to change your mind. It's just that today I'm doing a spring equinox reading. Um, it fairly will be kind of short. We're just going to see what type of information to come out. I already have your spring equinox rebirth card here. You see the bunny and you see the butterflies and the Mother Gaia here connected to Earth, the animals, the flowers, the waters, etc. Okay. Now, a lot of things are retrograde and happening in the sign of Pisces. Again, if you're tropical or Western, then I say that they say it's going to be an Aries for you. Just remember that that's going to be a big difference, okay? Aries is a first house of self. 12th house of Pisces is not. So that's the first big difference. 12th house of Pisces is about a lot of losses, okay? And we do have to experience a loss before a lot of times we can rebirth or gain new. Now, it may not be to your liking, it may not be at your particular hands, it may be situations or things and or people in your environment that you will see that will begin to have a lot of losses, okay? Just tell them, even though that they're having some losses, or it will be regained in some type of way. You will get it again, maybe even better, maybe in a different form, in a different context. But, have an open mind, a change of perception and perspective that maybe what you're losing is not something that you may need to carry on for the future. Okay. You have to look at it in different ways. I know a lot of people will be upset and have emotional breakdowns and things like that. But let's practice the art of detachment. When you ascend over, you don't take any of this stuff with you anyway. So, part of your spiritual lesson as this human experience is to learn about detachment. Just like you got that, you can get it again, or you can get something else close to it. Just hanging on to something for dear life is will make you uncomfortable sometimes, and you have to realize that and look at things with your third eye. Like, why am I trying to hang on to this particular thing? I've had cars, I lost them and I got them back. You've lost homes, or you had to move out of an apartment and you got another one. We all get a job and maybe lose it or quit or get fired, and you get another one. Okay? You know, um you have to be in the right place at the right time also for things to ebb and be able to flow to you. If you keep yourself stuck and stagnant in a place where you're not supposed to be at, then that certain door of opportunity, it will not open, because you're not there to open that door, because you're still stuck in this same type of predicament. Okay. So We have the mirror. Learn to see God's presence in everyone that you meet. Um, Somebody could be mirroring you, or you're mirroring somebody else. It also could be a certain predicament or situation that is happening to you. And it could be something like deja vu. I rarely talk about deja vu on my channel. That is a type of mirroring to me, because whatever you may be doing in this realm, you could be even doing better or worser in yourself in another time period. Okay. And you could be seeing some mirroring to your own self as a sense of deja vu. Trust in divine timing. Your future holds something far greater than your past. And I think I just told you that. Having a level of patience, right? Um, for some people who are worried about somebody that they're thinking about or in love with or wanting some type of reconciliation, it may not be the best time for you right now because Venus is retrograde. Okay? Venus does not provide a relationship or a or to help or assist a relationship to be at its best when she's retrograde. You want her to be at full power, right? That's kind of like saying you want to go 95 miles per hour in your car on the expressway, but you're almost out of gas. I don't know how far that's going to get you. You would want to refill your tank up, right? For your tank to be full so that you know you can get the mileage, you can go the distance, you can go however many miles per hour you want to go. Hopefully you don't get caught, stop and get no ticket. Hopefully also you don't hurt anybody, but you get the gist of what I'm saying. You want Venus to be at her best, at her fullest potential, when any type of reconciliation or relationship to come together. Okay. Now, this total eclipse, it will be in Pisces, Vedic Sidereal, on March the 27th, I believe, if not the 29th. It's going to be in Pisces. You got Venus retrograde in Pisces. You got Rahu that's still there in Pisces. You got Saturn that is or will be there. Okay, and Saturn will be stationary in Pisces for the next 2.5 years once it does transition over to Pisces. Um, it's a lot of things. Oh, Mercury is retrograde in Pisces also. So, Pisces, you got a full house. So, if you need a reading, because you need some understanding and some clarity and some type of direction and or advice, always email me at VestaAngelsTarot at Gmail. Okay, you got the card of shine. Yes, very good. Step into the light. You are a gift to the world. So your time to shine is coming. Okay, but it's some things that needs to transfer, transition, transformation. Some things need to come out of retrograde energy. Rahu also probably needs to move for your particular personal chart for this new thing, new way, new opportunity, new connection, new job, better finances, a move, something like that. Okay, something here to happen for you. But it is telling you that things are going to be better. Just have a sense of patience. Okay, time also 9 days, 9 weeks, the month of September. 9 hours it can be for you, depending on your situation. Five of Pentacles can also be a direct deposit for some of you. Okay, bringing you out of this Five of Cups and another five here. Fives are challenges. It is issues. It is problems. It is a sense of despair. It is, I don't know kind of what to do next. Now we have another five. Okay, Five of Wands. People instigating, fight, argue, disagreements, people all up in your business. Sometimes, it also can be a separation. Um, it can be at work. It can be somebody ate your lunch out the refrigerator Okay, somebody parked in your parking spot at work. It could be an argument between you and a customer if you are, doing service in some type of way. Over the phone, call center, face to face, an argument. It could be in your environment, two coworkers or four coworkers get into a fight. You get into a fight or argument with the manager, the supervisor. If you're a manager or a CEO, you could need to reprimand one of your employees. Fives are challenges and changes that needs to happen because this rebirth is coming your way. Okay. Some of you may feel that also, a sense of deja vu. I've been here, done this before. This seems very familiar. Somebody also that was not honoring you, giving you a level of patience, um, they want to redo. I don't know how that's going to feel or resonate for you, but I'm not saying you have to. Um, but they're hoping that at some point of time during your level of patience that you will be able to give them another opportunity. Okay. Um, and they also could be sending you some type of message that may come, because Mercury is retrograde. Mars is in a mercurial house, third house of Gemini. Vedic sidereal, if you're tropical western, then they say it's in Cancer. Okay. But Mars being in the third house of communication, it could be some argumentative text. Um, People are not paying attention or really care what they're saying, how they're talking to you. It can spark some things in you, and you can argue back, fight back physically. Just be careful. Don't put your hands on nobody, and don't let nobody put their hands on you. Okay. Moon card in reverse. This also on scenes this. Yeah. Some type of hurt accusation, the way that somebody is operating or the way that they are moving also could be a past way that you used to do something or a past way that you used to move about or move around. That also can be a sense of mirroring. Um, Let me tell you, the feelings and emotions are going to be all over the place. I want you to keep that in mind. I want you to keep that in mind, okay? Because of these eclipses, because of the moon, we just also had a full moon the other day, or because of Mercury being retrograde, people are going to just say anything. Um, and it may not be necessarily the way that they actually feel. It could just be an association with the moon here that somebody will cause some type of devastation, hurt, accusation, words of pain. Um, I'm sorry, physical pain also. So be very careful of your environment and also who you have around. Um, and I don't want to just keep blaming it on the moon and the eclipses and things being retrograde, because people are going to be who they are. And with these eclipses and the mirror card here, this is part of the reason why patience and separation and a sense of being to yourself and solitude is needed. Okay. To also help yourself to avoid hurt and pain, to feel wounded by somebody's actions, dialect, the way that they said something, what they typed, what they didn't say, their actions, their non-actions, their separation, not reconciliation when you thought it should be done by now, no type of reconnecting, no phone call, no text. This is a great time. The nine of the hangman, what we seen. This is a great time to do your own perspective. Okay. And I'm also asking you, don't expect much out of other people right now. Pay attention to yourself. Love yourself right now with Venus being retrograde. Loving yourself is the key. Honoring yourself, um, paying attention and as a reflection of your own self. Okay, also can be this mirroring. Like the card said, try to see God's presence in everybody that you meet, even though their attitude may stink. Okay, it may not be happening now, but I'm telling you, you will experience people's fluctuation of feelings and emotions, and it's nothing that you can really do to fix that. Everybody is grown, right? So everybody needs to be and held responsible for the way that they talk, the way that they act, the way that they move. It's not your responsibility to fix everything for everybody. Okay. Hey, Miss Linda, how you doing? Judgment. Not only you will be wanting to have a level of judgment against or for somebody else, but you could be also judging scenarios. You're going to be judging your environment, or you should, to avoid things that will hurt and pretty much wound you. Okay, some of you are already doing or in the process of doing your own healing, whatever that means to you, from a breakup, from just self-healing, self-care, um, financial issues, because we did see the Five of Pentacles here. Keeping yourself on track, trying to keep your money in a sense of fluctuation. um some of you, you got less money on your debit or your credit cards right now, with the Moon card also in reverse next to the Nine of Wands. I always tell you that the Moon card is an attachment to your line of credit. Okay, so some of you are over your line of credit right now. It will be better in the spring and the summer, but don't keep trying to make or force charges on your credit card thinking that, I'll pay it later, because with the mirroring card here, some of you are not going to be able to get that balance down in time enough before that interest rate will incur. Okay. Now, like I said, somebody also wants to do a reconciliation with you, but they hurt you too much. It could have been a sense of mirroring weeks ago, months ago, a month last year, that they said, did something, or acted some type of way to put you in this Nine of Wands energy anyway. Okay. An emotional detachment. They didn't want to emotionally attach their self to you. You kept having a level of patience for them, but you said, hey, you know what? You told yourself, it's time for me to step into the light. I tried to give this a chance. I tried to be there for you as a friend. I kept trying to allow this situation to rebirth, okay, to happen again in between, for us, or in between us. But you kept forcing my hand to make a judgment call, you know? I tried to understand your feelings and your emotions, and from your standpoint, I tried to be there as the Moon card for you while you had me in a third party situation and you were wounding and hurting me. But this person also see you still standing, even through the personal things, adversities that you were having and going through, emotionally, financially, um, dealing with families. For some of you, coming from another relationship, then you met this person, right? And you tried to, entertain it, but they had you in situations where they were lying to you, not giving you the full truth. I see here that you could have took the truth if they just would have been truthful to you and not sneak around, not lie, not cheat. They kept self-sabotaging your connection that you tried to keep with them, not honoring your feelings and your emotions. And I do see also that you did them the same way. For some of you, you cheated because they cheated. Um, They may not have known that you were seeing other people here. Now we have the Two of Wands in concerned energy, which means it hasn't happened yet. It's either going to be a choice and a new direction that you will choose for yourself to go in, or you're going to self sabotage yourself again and keep yourself as a mirror in the same type of predicament. Okay? The Five of Wands that we've seen also can be internal challenges where that you haven't, or you keep doing the same old thing, okay, where you're not ready for your change or your rebirth. So you will have to do another cycle. The World card. The World is right here on the Two of Wands. Some of you also will miss another opportunity that will be coming your way again, because some of you missed it the first time here with the Seven of Swords. The Hangman, like I just spoke of, came back out, okay, but it's in reverse now. So your perspective and your perception will change, um, of leveling yourself up, doing something different. You will be choosing a new way, a new direction. You will be taking action. You're going to make a judgment call on yourself. You're feeling pressured right now. You're feeling the pressure, okay? Pressure and patience. The letter P is associated with Saturn. So, with Saturn, like I said, being in Pisces and will be there the next 2 years, Two of Wands. These next 2.5 years, um, is going to be some great things that you will be able to do. It will come into your life. It will be some changes here, especially with Rahu and Ketu that will be moving this year into Aquarius and Leo. And it will be in those two zodiac signs for the next probably about 18 months again. Okay. So you're tired. Some of you are feeling the pressure of tired of hanging around and doing the same old thing with the same old people, same old feelings, same old emotions, same old line of credit, you know, being around or allowing the same old people to, for you to be an open door for them to, um, hurt you. This is about the only thing that the word that I can see. Okay. These eclipses also will remove a lot of these people if you allow it. Some of you will. I see it here. But some of you are going to be stuck in the same cycle, thinking that the same old people is going to bring you new stuff, new things, new ideas. It's not. It's going to keep giving you a mirror. Okay? It's just going to keep you're just going to keep it's a repetitive cycle. The Page of Swords, yeah, somebody's gonna be, somebody is probably still very upset with you because you are doing your own thing. You are steady shining, okay? You are steady progressing forward, even though it's challenging, but they may not see it, right? People always only see what they want to see. Um, Even though some of you may say, hey, I got adversity, I go through stuff, I got issues, but they see you always come out of it and you always overcome it. And this could be also a line of jealousy here with the Seven of Swords. Envy, jealous, being jealous. Um, but the Page of Swords, and I was looking at something, I'm sorry. I was looking at something over here. Page of Swords in reverse is also, yes, Miss Linda, very challenging. I also had some challenging things that I had to go through, such as adversity. We all do. It's about how you pick yourself up, the shine card, and keep going. Okay. While Mercury is retrograde, it's a time to rethink. Y'all hear me say this all the time. Actually do it. Rethink, re-strategize, list your objectives, your issues, your problems, your debts, um, find solutions, recalculate some things here with the Judgment card and the Seven of Swords and the Moon in reverse. Get in contact with the people that you need to get in contact with. Because, yeah, the Ten of Wands for my channel in reverse is not over, but it's very close, okay? Um, and it's going to be, it should begin to be over for most of you because of the spring equinox. It's no choice but to rebirth, but you have to work with it, okay? You have to be able to work with it. Don't self-sabotage yourself. Don't lie to yourself. Be truthful. Be honorable to yourself. Okay? Tell yourself in the mirror what you need to do, what you're not going to allow, what you need to re-strategize, what you need to recalculate, what you need to um, reevaluate also. People, places, and things, situations, your finances here. Page of Swords in reverse, you need to continue to do research. You're not researching, or what you felt that you researched enough, it's not enough. Go back to the drawing board or add on to something here that you already have been researching or needed to find, which is also information, paperwork, old paperwork, data. Somebody that also has been, look at there, that popped out. Jupiter and Aquarius. Now, Jupiter is one of the planets or energy, okay? Um, Jupiter is one of the energy that is direct. It's still direct in Taurus right now, okay? So, like if you're a Pisces, then Taurus will be Pisces, Aries, Taurus. If you're a Pisces, that means Jupiter is in your third house. What is also there in Gemini third house? Mars. You get what I'm saying? So, whatever your zodiac sign is, you count that as first house, okay, number one, and you go around until you get to Taurus second house. So, if you're a Cancer, then you start with Cancer, Leo, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio, Sag, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. So if you're a Cancer, then second house Taurus, Jupiter, Mars will be, I guess, in your 11th house. What is 11th house? Aquarius right here. Hope, wishes, and dreams. What is leaving Aquarius? Saturn moving into Pisces. So some type of luck, expansion. Okay? You have to, I teach y'all all the time, okay? Page of Swords in reverse. Do some research, find out some information. Hey, Reese, babe. Find out what's going on. Hope, wishes, and dreams. Being more assertive. Um, you're going more and have to be a lot more independent right now. I know a lot of people have been relying on programs and assistance and everything like that. That's not going to be the way necessarily, unfortunately, for the next 5 and 10 years. You can't guarantee for that stuff to continue to be there coming from the government as a way to assist you because of some of you a lack of assertiveness and independence. Now, I know a lot of people are retired, a lot of people are veterans, you have people that are elderly. I'm talking about the independent people who are young and able. Okay? I'm not talking about people with special needs and elderly people and retired and veterans. I'm talking about the people, okay, that needs to be a lot more assertive and independent. This is how things rebirth will be changing for the future. And you see that word detached, opinionated. That's that page of swords in reverse. Um, Becoming more intellectual also is a page of swords that is coming in reverse. Be more intellectual. How do you do that? By doing the research and gaining wisdom and knowledge on your own. You don't rely on people and their gossip and their rhetoric to teach you intellect. You read, you research, um, you do the work, you take on new classes, gain new skills, different things like that. Okay. Now, Jupiter here is also about a change of fate, growth, being and staying optimistic, making stable changes, a turning point. This is what we're in as a turning point, even for your wish fulfillment, the star card, okay? To happen and to come in. This is also like a star card, the shine card here. I'm not going to take it, but this came out in the last reading. The beaver, again, having that sense and keeping that sense of determination, making dreams real, being persistent, staying persistent, things that's working against you, okay? For some of you, as a mirror or something that is being rejudged or judged against you again, as a mirror, like coming back up to the surface, because Saturn will bring things back up to the surface that you did not, or feel that you did not take care of, or that you did not pay enough attention to. It also can be relationships, okay? Also can be marriages, platonic friendships. Saturn is about time. And with Saturn going retrograde in Pisces, a house of losses, it's kind of like it's saying here, I'm going to give you some time to reevaluate and to catch up on the things that you need to do. Because when I go back to Aquarius, I'm going to clean house. I'm going to press you forward. I'm going to make you be. You ain't going to have no choice but to be more independent. Okay? Because Saturn is everything that we do every day, everything that we encounter. Saturn is all over the world, whether you believe it or not. It is. It is. Saturn is the discipline when you go clock in and have to abide by rules and regulations. If you don't, you get fired. Everything that we do is Saturn energy. Saturn is parenting. It's the discipline that you give your child or children. Saturn is the energy of the partnership, okay, of respecting your spouse or your partner that you're living with or married to, or you're dating or whatever, right? Saturn is businesses every day. The way that business is conducted is Saturn energy. Saturn is all over the logos where you eat, your favorite restaurant, your favorite coffee shop. Um, it's Saturn is all over the place. Saturn is even in religion, but that needs to be another reading though. Okay, but what we had is the dolphins: peace, harmony, helpful, effective communication. That needs to happen. Um, be a more effective communicator, especially with the page of swords in reverse. Some of you may be struggling over your words with Mercury retrograde, not being able to find the right words to say, type, edit, creativeness, especially if you're in marketing or something like that. Playful, humor, fun, collaboration, and joy. That's coming. That's coming for all of us who wants it with the spring equinox here. Some of you are gonna have a new communicative type of person that you will be able to date You will meet this person. Some of you will marry this person with Jupiter energy here. You definitely can get engaged. Jupiter with the star card also is the D9 in Vedic sidereal. Some of you, your marriage chart will be opening this year. So you will be meeting somebody here, okay, where the potential for marriage can happen in the future. Bam. It came out again. This came out also the other day. Love, romance, joy, that word again, bliss, heart's desire, content, affection, fulfillment, kindness, and forgiveness. Somebody is hoping also that you will forgive them. I don't know how that's going to feel for you, especially if they don't show their ass, you know. If they have disrespected you, I don't know what your level of patience is, but you are this person's heart's desire. Okay, Vesta, that don't make it no better. But you know, finding something new also can be more joyful instead of a reconciliation. You know, because sometimes reconciliations, that person really needs to uh, have done their rebirth work. And if they haven't, then it will be, ooh, and look what's at the bottom. Mm, mm, mm. Soulmate, twin flame, the one, a pair or a pair of things, blooming love, uh, faith, deep soul connection. With the honor here, some of you are or will be going before a pastor, priest, somebody, judge. So you may go to a courthouse. Somebody here is going to get married though. Oh, I just seen that Meghan Markle is engaged. Hmm. Jupiter brought in her husband. Mm-hmm. So you probably may hear of some more engagements from some of y'all celebrities, the people who y'all pay attention to those people. But the snake is here. Deception. Remember I said and talked about jealousy and envy. Y'all thought I was just rambling. Betrayal, backstab, toxic, silent treatment, seduction, and sexuality. Some of you also who are not celibate or decide to come out of being celibate, um, you're gonna have some joy to your heart. So, um, where you could have a love partner, some new type of seduction. Somebody also is missing the harmony with you. They hoping that you are tolerant enough, the to let the burden go and to allow them to come back into your life. They miss intimacy with you. They miss your kindness. They miss your kindness first, then the intimacy. I'm gonna be honest with you. I do see it, so I'm not gonna take that from them. Okay. They want this peace. They miss your peace. You are truly their heart's desire. They actually want romance, but it was too much deception. And like I said, with the snake here, but we are in the year of the snake. So, um, but the Seven of Swords is here. Okay? So be careful of some backstabbing type of energy. Some of you, the love that you got now may actually go silent on you. And again, that's because Venus is retrograde. So some of you will experience this backstabbing, betrayal, some type of toxic situation because Venus is retrograde. Okay? Both 10 of Wands cards over here is in reverse. So the burden is not over. So be your heart's or your heart's content. Okay? Moment to moment, we had that to come out the other one day last week. Effective communication. Damn, politics. And another snake. I don't even got time for this long reading. I got to go. But politics would come out. It's a lot of deception, jealousy, betrayal, and backstabbing going on in politics. But also when it comes to love, relationships, platonic, at your job, if people at your job started giving you silent treatment and stuff like that, it's all politics. It can be that somebody's in love with somebody that you work with. So it's like some co-worker relationship going on. It also can be somebody that wants to seduce you. Um, but because of politics at work, they're gonna step into it moment by moment. This person likes you, but they don't want to come off as a burden. They don't know if you're married. They don't know, but they like how eccentric you are. Go on, girl. Okay, period. If you're a guy, um, you're very opinionated. You must got Aquarius moon. If you're a guy, you're looking for a wife. You're ready to get married. You're ready to you want some help around the house. Okay, I get you. I know who. If you're a guy, you want somebody funny. You want somebody happy. You really want your true heart's desire. You're ready to be affectionate with one person. You really wanting one person so you can really be very seductive. Um, you can have, unlimited sexuality. You want one person. You're ready for to be a mate. You're ready to come out of toxic exes, dealing with exes, deception and lies. You also could get ready to find out about some backstabbing and betrayal. So this is going to push you, masculines who are watching this spring equinox, to go for a swan now. You're ready. So you could be one of the King of Pentacles that is ready to step into the Emperor. Congratulations. I'm so proud of you. You're tired of the politics. hmm Yep, see there? Celebration in reverse. Three of Cups. Tired of the politicking, of ebb and flow, going with the flow in reverse. Yes, sir. Um, Not too long from now, somebody also, I just heard or seen that Chuck Schumer allegedly is about to step down or retire. He need to, okay? Because he is one of the deception in the politics. Somebody else is going to step down in politics moment by moment. It's coming. Um and it is a lot more deception, betrayal, and toxic stuff moment by moment that will continue to come out in the politics world, whether in this in your country or somebody else's. Somebody here is a snake still, though, when it comes to politics. Now, when I talk about politics, it can be literal, but it also can be the politics of life. Politics when it comes to relationships. Um, how people view stuff, right? Or certain rules and regulations that most people want to follow when it comes to true love, connection, and relationships, which is, if we're together, then that means we are together. No third party situations, no betrayal, no backstabbing, unless you are in a poly type of relationship and or you agree to be a third party. But most people don't tell you that they got three or four other people that they're dealing with. So they're being toxic and they're betraying you when you think that you're the only person. Okay? When you're married, that's a certain type of politics where you don't have somebody on the side and I don't have anybody on the side. So politics is can be literal, but it's still politics when it comes to heart's desire, love, betrayal, backstabbing, and type of stuff like that, right? The Three of Cups here in reverse is somebody here do not want to reconnect. They could be you or somebody else, or somebody will be leaving some type of relationship because of deception, jealousy, betrayal, being backstabbed. Um, if you were going on a date, it may be some politics of why you can't go, okay? Because I have to work, or I know you already dating my friend, or a friend of a friend, or I know you used to go with my ex, okay? You know, okay, in the streets, it's also different type of politics, right? But the Three of Cups is in reverse. So somebody's not happy. Somebody's not going to be happy because of Venus retrograde and because of everything else that's piled up in the 12th house of Pisces. Moment by moment, this mask of this person is going to fall. And you're going to see the true snake, okay, of who they are, what they portray, what they really is about. Um, and it can be that they may fall silent and not tell you and just let things stop. Six of Cups. For some of you, this is somebody from your past or somebody that you already know. They do want to rekindle this. This is why they haven't been saying anything. They know they are a snake. You also know it, but it's politics dealing with them. One minute they want to, one minute they don't. You know, they may have told you some of their politics, that they were trying to leave somebody else. They were going through a breakup. You know, they're still messing around with this person from their past. But they soon will learn of they gonna learn that they're being backstabbed and betrayed. Mm-mm. And just in any moment now. Yep. Eight of Pickles. Hey, Mel. Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Like I said, don't, reconciliation is here to judgment. Don't feel pressured to reconnect because of somebody's kindness, or they gift you something, or they're trying to portray peace right now. They're being very helpful. It can be platonic, a friend from the past, a family member, somebody that you got your eye on, but you haven't, y'all haven't connected yet. This, like I said, Venus retrograde, this not the right time, baby girl, okay? Baby boy, watch your back. Somebody, this is for a guy. Somebody that you dating is toxic, and you about to find out. The blindfold is about to be torn down, and you won't have a choice but to make a choice to leave them alone. You're going to tell them no, you don't want to go out, you don't want to hang out with them. Some of you is not going to go to a birthday party, a baby shower. You're going to change your mind. Four of Wands. This is also, some of y'all are walking around with somebody you living with. Y'all giving each other the silent treatment. I see everything. It's just about how long I keep y'all on the read without trying to go into 2 and 3 hours here. I be seeing a lot of stuff. I be trying to talk as fast as I can. Four of Wands, something is unstable, and this total eclipse is gonna clear it out. Something that you kept trying to act like you didn't want to see, you didn't want to know, whether it was betrayal, deception, somebody or you kept giving a silent treatment. Some of you, you got a lot of politics that's going on where you live, HOA, community, and or apartment complex. You're not happy there, but moment by moment, you're trying to think of where you can move to. Maybe you haven't found it, but moment by moment, it is going to be some new politics that is going to be coming to the surface, though. Um, it can be also, let me see, when Jupiter goes retrograde. Let me check real quick, and I'm going to let y'all go. Jupiter is stable right now in Taurus, but he will be going retrograde. May 15th. Okay, so jot that down, keep that in mind. um Fourth house of Cancer and second house is like home issues. Okay, so Jupiter is direct in Taurus. Fourth house of Cancer, nothing's going on in Cancer, nothing going on in Capricorn, but Mars is going to go back to Cancer um April the 3rd. So this is going to be quicker than this Jupiter going retrograde. Okay, so do some research. You may get paperwork, newsletter, uh, website, something like that. Some type of politics, probably about where you live. It also could be that somebody is going to buy your complex or sell or something like that. It may not give you a heads up or enough time notice, especially with the Eight of Pentacles in reverse. Some of you may think about moving back to your old neighborhood or area. Excuse me. Okay. It's good to have Mars in fourth house of Cancer. Okay, but it does bring more car accidents, though. Okay, because fourth house of Cancer is transportation, and with Mars there are energetic action, a warrior, a fighter, things like that. With Mars being in fourth house, it does bring a lot of transportation accidents. So, but Mars being in the fourth house for stability of home, you're gonna do everything that you can. You know, redecorating your house, decluttering your house, cutting grass, planting flowers, you know, painting, revamping your house, things like that. A lot of activity going around in your house, probably a lot of friends or family and things like that. But we'll get to that later. What is this politics? See there? That's why I keep talking about the wheel. Y'all gonna stop sleeping on me, but it's all right. I wanted to clarify, what is this politics? Now, quickly, um, politics also can be red tape, right? Rules, regulations, traditions, dogmas. You must abide by this, or this is the law. You can't do this. You must do that. Um, these are the rules and regulations. Now, the Wheel of Fortune is about growth, expansion, um, things moving, and stability. So, like I said, it will be a lot of politics that we have to, moment by moment, we have to deal with, abide by, things that will be changing for the future, because that's what the Wheel of Fortune is. You don't have to like it, you don't have to love it, but it's politics. Um, will all of them be good? No. Will some of them? Yes. But why is the wheel here? I do not know. But it is about expansion. It's about staying optimistic. It's about having patience and being tolerant. It is about our or your destiny. It is a turning point. So the wheel, okay. The wheel also can be changing, getting these snakes. See how the mask is smiling and it looks totally different than the face that is behind the mask that is actually a snake. Okay? The snake is also the bow tie to the person in behind the mask. So the wheel is here that is going to be changing these politics. Now you have a lot of people that are having mental breakdowns and all type of stuff, okay, because they don't like the change of the politics. They don't like that the snake here twice is being exposed. Some people don't like it that it's being exposed because they say the people that's doing it are the snakes. How it's just too much, okay? But it's still about a turning point. It's a turning point that needs to happen for the wheel of fortune. And growth. Who knows that the reveal of the deception, the wheel is going to bring out deception anyway. It don't even matter who's in politics, who's in office. We're talking about the universe, which is always going to bring deception, betrayal, people that are toxic. That's never gonna stop. It ain't even about politics. Okay, it's about the wheel of fortune. The wheel of fortune is about destiny. People are always and will continue to be brought to the surface. They're gonna be found out, you know. You know how you have unsolved mysteries of unalivened people and things like that, and it finally comes out, it finally comes to the surface. That's the universe doing that. It's not a politician. You see what I'm saying? So it's not about people getting all their panties in a wad about whoever's doing what. The wheel, the world, the earth, the universe, the star here, everything always is going to be exposed, but it's being exposed quicker here with the wheel. Now at the bottom of the deck, there it go, the Five of Swords. A fight, a argument, a disagreement. Somebody is going to or continue to act like a bully. You may give them the silent treatment, okay, because of politics here also. This also can be a lie. You know, somebody could be lying, like, oh, my job, I got to do overtime, or I can't come see you or visit you, because of certain politics. Um, but yeah. All right, let me throw y'all out a oracle. Thank y'all so much who is watching. I'm just going to pick one and pull it in reverse. The ship's coming in. Okay. Um, that is going to be like the Three of Wands. Stay optimistic. Just stay optimistic. Things are changing. We just started the equinox here. Things are rebirthing. Things are changing. Politics, dialect, rules, regulations is changing. Things and people and situation that has been deceiving you, deceiving us, deceiving a lot of people is coming and being exposed. It's time. The Hangman in reverse. We also are going to hear some more things that are going to be exposed. Somebody also is going to get caught in some type of deception and or lie. That can be friend or foe, politics, um, some type of business. Somebody who likes you, they're going to approach you moment by moment. They really see or could see you as a mate. Somebody from your past wants to reconcile. They miss you. They miss your peace. They miss the type of peace that you bring. They also miss your sexuality or your love. What else? Don't self-sabotage yourself. Okay, love yourself. Pay attention to yourself right now. Venus is retrograde, so it means that you need to pay attention to yourself and not love relationships. Once Venus go back direct, that'll be a different story. Okay. All right. I see y'all in the next one.